Welcome everyone. Now we received a message regarding the flame and the sacredness of it. And as being twin flames and starseeds, well, I guess kind of like to know about the flame. And really, we got the message of the starborn, as well as the mystic, along with the flame, as many of us are starseeds, as well as twin flames. And we're activating. And it's with our light. And our light is our connection to the divine. Our connection, our love, our relationship with the divine. How we create, how we connect, our patterning. Literally our life, who we are. And it's sacred. And we're finding that out. And many of us have been through many tower moments, many dark nights of the soul in order to understand the sacredness of our light and how we create. So we could bear witness to our feelings of feeling it, experiencing it, as well as transforming through it. And we transform through it. Wow. We have witnessed our transformation, and we really change with that experience and transform. You're not ever the same. You are really a new person after that mutation. We know it's about the pilgrim. The pilgrim, the wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. For the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypical wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wander when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel with light, travel soon, your spirit needs it. And now, we're going to travel with the light. The message of the sacred flame. The ancient yogis saw this flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. It's time to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten, and protect the flame no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you with the language of the flame. This is a connection to higher self being built with the flame. That's who the pilgrim is, and it's experience. This says so much about how we're creating, and it's connected to how we see things here. How we see things. How we see things is expanding from within to without in every sense of the vibration, in every sense of the word. And we know the starborn and the mystic is here, and we will be getting a reading specifically geared towards the starborn and the mystic along with the flame, because that's very important. It's very key. Now, Let's get our message for Divine Feminine. I'm fumbling all over the place. It's like I don't know what's going on. This energy is very frantic, like it's very fresh. Like, well, you know, when you first come out of the cocoon and you just don't know what's going on because you're new. But you're trying to get your wings, you're trying to get your footing. We've created peace on the path of the moon. Sort of clarity for the 3 and 5D, and we know we're going from the north and south node. We're expanding from the south to the north. We see clearly. And it's of healing. And we're going within the dark. And we're healing from our sorrows, our disconnections, feeling lost. This is feeling lost. We're not feeling lost anymore here. We're doing the work that we need to do in order to understand ourselves, to gain the knowledge to understand thyself, and to communicate with ourselves. We are fixing the lines of communication from within. And it's thanks to the moon. The moon's changing our luck, changing our tune. And we are purifying our souls right now. And we are going to bear fruit from this purification. We will bear fruit from it. And we're not going to feel lost anymore because all of a sudden we find ourselves. We find our way. We find our footing. We literally find our footing. And this is the reason why I started the channel. School for the Fool. Expanding with our knowledge of the light. Our knowledge of the light and love and connection and freedom. And this is, you know, not a new concept. We've been trying to free ourselves for a very long time as a species. And now it's written in the stars. We're activating to really amp up this transformation. And it's connected to the 6 of Cups. And we know that we're working hard away at this 6 of Cups, our fun house. And this is when we've got this relationship with higher self. We've invested, we've done the work to expand, and there's higher self there, and higher self is letting the child create, and it's allowing that vibration here to create and expand with now, to be a child but as an adult, but tempered, because we temper ourselves, because we're more than one thing. We understanding we're multidimensional, and in being multidimensional we can be in the vibration of a child, the child, our child within, as well as the vibration of the feminine, and us, you know, being more feminine, and then adding the masculine energy within and working with that, or us being more masculine and adding the feminine energy in and working with that. Shifting gears, we're fixing the shifters, and we are learning the energies and how to create with them. And this is connected to the purification and the making up words again, detoxification of the soul. Yeah, we're just expanding on this quest. We just continue to expand because we go from the Fool very quickly to the Page after we achieve our fun house. It's time to have fun. It's time to have fun. We didn't do all this work not to have fun. And the wheel turns. And this is connected to the other seasons and our harvesting within the seasons. And this has to do with fall and spring. There's a connection between fall and spring. And those are solstices. There's a connection between the solstices right now. We also know there's a connection between the equinoxes. We will harvest next equinox, but there's a connection right now between the solstice energies. Alrighty. The wheel turns. The wheel turns. Now I want to get the essence of the flame. Let's get the essence of the flame for Divine Feminine. What is the essence of the flame? Beautiful. Celestite. Connection to the angelic realm and divine energy. Clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. Each of us is a unique expression of the conscious universe, whose endless imagination is also expressed through guides and angels. Did you know that these entities are eager to help you find balance and align yourself with the conscious universe you are creating and have the experience you deserve? Celestite Spirit is here to let you know that you are always connected with magical beings from the angelic realms. Beings that are especially gifted at showing us what the eyes don't always see. Your message today is to be open to the guides and the angels all around you, above you and below you. They are loving and supporting you in finding your purpose and feeling joy, love, and hope no matter what your outer conditions. You have all you need and are always accompanied by these entities who are devoted to bringing love and healing to all of us when we're feeling alone and weak. Today, connect with the angelic realm by calling upon these loving guides to light the path for you and to help you become conscious of the unconscious gifts that are there for you now and always will be. We're always connected to the divine, to our light, to the realm of the angelics, and to help, call in the help. And we know we've already met the angels of the elements. Relationship message. Right now, guides and angels who understand human frailties are close by, nudging you and whispering to you, sending you love and helping you with any specific challenges you are facing in your relationships. They are completely dedicated to being that perfect friend, teacher, or healer who will do all they can to connect you to people with gifts. For you. The gifts are for you. This is all about listening to the messages. It's time to listen to the messages of the divine. And you can see that there's a clear connection there to our crown and our third eye. All right. Let's get our message. Stuck energy. We're freeing some stuck energy. That's why we need help from our flame. Going nowhere. An old-fashioned truck is stuck deeply in the mud, clearly not going anywhere. A frustrated man sits on top, trying to discern how he's going to get out. Similarly, you're looking at a situation in your life where you feel overwhelmingly stuck and you simply don't know how to change things. Perhaps you're in a job that's dissatisfying, yet you feel like you can't leave because of the money. Maybe you're in a relationship that's stifling or even in some way dishonoring to you, yet you feel you must stay, perhaps for the kids or because you believe you can't make it on your own. Whether it is you find yourself so deeply entrenched that you can't seem to move. Take a moment to notice the rainbow and orbs behind the man. They represent the power of your own spirit. And the message here is a life lesson from your soul. It's time to know that you do have the power to resolve this seemingly unresolvable situation. Stop and figure out the logistical steps you need to take. Meditate on the strength of your soul. You always have options, and you are resourceful and capable enough to figure them out. Only you have the power to choose the direction of your life. No matter what you're dealing with, you can get unstuck, and we're changing direction. And this is about our true north, our life's purpose. our home, our 10 of cups. And it's time. We're shifting out, divine feminine. We're shifting out of this space. Where are we going to? We're healing with the 7 of wands and the page of cups. And we're putting down our burdens and we're moving forward with the 10 of wands and the chariot. We're connecting to the moon. And there it is. There's our ace of pentacles. And they keep showing me this 8 of pentacles card. We're creating something. We're creating a deeper level of a connection with our flame. And this is why. We're expanding in the energy of the hangman. We're being enlightened here. We're actually being, this is this space. We need to see something. And it's time to see it. But we're looking without. We need to look within. So we look within. And we look within to our truths. What is true for us with the Knight of Swords and the Hermit? What is true for our connection? What is true for creating our best lives? Our connection with the divine, the flame. It's the 10 of Cups, our life's purpose. It's our connection to the divine. And as you can see right there, there's our flame, and that's where we're working with our flame. We're working with the divine. We're working with our light, and we're building what we came here to build. That's why they keep showing me this card. I want to get one more card to go with this one. All right. This is where we shift to. We start making a plan of action. We know that. We just received what this message is. So we now move out of the stuck energy. We start planning and acting. And it's connected to kindred partnerships. And these are true partnerships that are meant for us within our authentic vibration. What's meant for us will not pass us by. This is the connection to our light, our divinity, and our divine counterpart. And all the people that we're meeting along this path, along the way, that we're activating here with. But this is beautiful. Look, we're taking a clear direction now. We're no longer stuck. Thank you, Quantum Oracle. I want you to see right there too, there's a lighthouse, and that's symbolism. That's symbolism for our divine counterpart and the connection that we have between our lights. We know that the whole point of this journey is it's the Kundalini, the energy, and we're cleansing, we're purifying to really get our chakras in flow. And we start generating all this energy. We're the energy of the Taurus, and the more energy we generate, and then we start expanding this light without, and we're just expanding this light, and we are the lighthouses. It's great symbolism, and this is literally achieving that because we are mutating and transforming on the path of the moon from the south node to the north, the path that the moon takes, the ecliptic path, and that's the wonderful gift of the solar and lunar eclipses, the coming together of the sun and the moon, and us being in alignment with these energies and how all these energies come into play, and they're helping us expand, and we're really understanding how multidimensional we are. And that's another message of that flame, our light. Understanding our multidimensionality. Can't speak, but that's just because I'm so stuck. Because we're planning action now. We're going home. True north, our purpose, our 10 of cups. We know that. I want to thank you for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. Take care.